Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and towing the slab here, Mark Pryor. What do you look for here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Trey Turner at the plate. That one finds the zone, and a new season is officially underway.
640.
Here comes a pitch.
0-1.
That's off the mark. 2-1. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
So Trey goes down on strikes. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's. You know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. 0-2. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Here's Mike Trout. Right through there for a strike. Pryor, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. In the dirt,
1-1.
and now it's even 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catch.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Harper now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Just missed. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a man at first. Here's Mookie Betts. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball left side. Paredes fires over to first. And Betts is set down. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, number 23. Fastball is outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one ripped. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Splits the plate, 0-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So up next, Todd Helton.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is outside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here is Sosa to the plate. Inside. 1-0. Helton leads off first with 1 away. Strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Freeman makes the grab for the 2nd out. So here's the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Chris, what are you looking for out of them this season?
I'd say I'm looking for something new, Boog. I mean, they had the same 83 and 79 record each of the past 2 years, and they haven't won a postseason game since 2017. Baseball's a lot more fun when the north side is rocking, so I'm hoping for some improvement this time around.
Larry Walker, the next to hit, takes outside. In the dirt, blocked. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. There got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
In half up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Way inside.
2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Pryor back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Brooke, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That one the other way. Paredes fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Swing at a high fly ball to left. Suzuki on the move. 2 away now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. On a line, base hit.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 3-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
In the dirt, ball 2.
Strike. Ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Ball one.
Two out, space is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Popped up. Betts snags it, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 2. Top half of the third inning, and the batter now, Freddie Freeman. The right-hander back to work. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble!
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Here's Trout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Amaya collects, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, number 23. First pitch misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
He's got it. One down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Suzuki at the plate now. That's ball one. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in for a strike. On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Ohtani checks on first. Suzuki back in on a dive. And now Todd Helton. That's in there. That's strike one. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one fouled off. Runner on the move. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Suzuki stands at first with one out. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right side. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. And that one clips the corner. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. Third out. One left for the Cubs, but they're up 3-2. The Cubbies up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Betts now at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ray Turner. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Movement in the bullpen. Tyson Miller getting ready to go. Number 43 getting cranked up as well. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Oh, he can't hang on. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. 4-3, they take the lead.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes. And that one upstairs. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 6-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His first homer of the year, it's 7-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boo. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Eric Gagne. A chance at his first save of the year.
For Los Angeles, number 38, Eric Gagne.
And now it's going to be Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Gagne, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Paredes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hard hit right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So they're down to their final out. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings through it for the K. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the season opener and move to 1-0.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.